All right. So, who wants to recap?
Kyle should.
I don't even have my notes open.
Well, that's not very helpful.
Our audience.
Nobody?
I don't feel like it. We're all too bummed out right now.
Okay, then I'll do it. You were in the middle of fighting Tiz when we started episode 37. You happened to disable Tiz by putting him in an endless nightmare. The group talked back and forth about whether or not to kill him or torture him forever. Dima eventually said, screw this, climbed up on the fountain, grabbed Tiz by the throat, and stabbed him several times until he was in two pieces, and then threw Tiz's upper half on the floor with a flump.
Bitch.
Shortly thereafter, guards started pouring into the citadel, where Graven cast a chronokinetic wall?
Yep.
Okay. Which stopped them for a few minutes. Time enough for the party to climb the staircase in the foyer of the citadel onto the second floor and poke around a little bit. Then the wall either dissipated or broke or was dispelled, and Arvin West came through the door. The party and Arvin West had a short palaver about what was happening above them, what the citizens of Udvari were doing, Odaris in general were doing. But the group charged upwards after a massive explosion blew half of the citadel and the citadel's wall, surrounding wall, into pieces. The blue claw started to pour through. The group proceeded up the staircase into the final chamber, the teleporter to what they found out was, I'll just call it World Zero, Future World. The world where Arshaka was from, in Kashan. Beyond the portal were several thousand refugees from Odaris, and another copy of Graven. The two Gravens shared a conversation, and it was decided that Arshaka must go back to his own world, or both universes would get destroyed. Both timelines, that is. Through short deliberation, Graven decided to take it upon himself to destroy the portal and send Arshaka back where he belongs. The portal disappeared, Arshaka disappeared with it, and Graven sacrificed himself to save the two timelines. What seemed like in an instant, Graven had ceased to exist. Then Stonejack, holding the door from the guards trying to get in, was knocked back eventually. The blue claw poured in, Shia up front. And that's where we are.
Shia is the leader of the group, right?
No.
Okay.
Shia is high up, but he is not the leader.
Well, you see, first though, Jack, because well, how could you miss him? But everyone else, it's just kind of can just believe it right at this point, and we don't really care that she's right there right now. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh yeah, I'm in my own little world right now.
So what are you feeling?
Me?
What's everyone feeling?
Betrayed.
I give up.
Just
My
total
character's
like
giving up.
loss.
Yeah,
I feel betrayed.
trade.
Graven, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I think my character is just kind of like curled up on the floor, like by the foot of the portal where it used to be.
Hmm.
Okay.
Kinda
We can
just,
we can
like,
switch back to the room
yeah.
real quick.
Yep, that's where I am.
Where is the? Oh, I am. Yeah.
Right. Stonejack kind of backsteps when Shia comes forward. Let me get a token for him. There we go.
Malt has no affiliation with the Blue Claws.
Ignore that for now.
I don't know if my character does either.
Right.
Is it Eugene?
Shia says, "Where's the king? Did you dispatch them? The royal order?
You just missed him.
What happened
All
here?"
you, Dima.
I'm just looking down and trying to explain the situation. So what happened was all the royal citizens were stepping through the portal. I look behind me, as you see, is now destroyed by one of our own. Half of the citizens made it. The other half, we don't know. All we know is one of our kind had to step through, and the other one to sacrifice himself to destroy the portal and to end the rift that was in the sky for good.
So that's
We,
what was happening. I was wondering what that rip in the sky was.
Yes, they kept referring it to Skyfall. Whatever
No,
that
they
meant.
didn't. No, they didn't. The Skyfall
Really?
happened, or was prevented 5 years ago.
So what was the rift in the sky then?
It's just a rift in the sky.
Time.
The time.
God damn it. Well, I'm reverting it back to the rift then. And here we are. The child feels betrayed. So does the cat. And so do I.
You, cat. I recognize you. I don't recognize anyone else, though. Where are your friends?
I just said.
You didn't say who. Did you?
A shot. No, I mainly was vague about it.
I'll kind of lift my head, tears in my eyes still.
Did you name your
Oh.
pet yet?
No, I don't even notice it at the moment.
Okay.
I don't even care right now, brah.
Then I'm just like, they're gone. They're gone.
She steps aside. Behind him, Edwin Growthright takes the forefront.
Yeah.
She sort of does a curtsy bow. And Edwin steps forward. The Citadel is the Blue Claws now. I'm surprised you survived.
We had help. Thanks to Stonejack and another source that you probably saw downstairs on the first floor.
Stonejack and Edwin walk up to each other and shake hands.
Mm.
Edwin, my friend, it's been a long time. Some crazy shit just went down here. I think these folks would rather not talk about it at the moment.
Or at all.
Well, we've taken the Citadel and there's no one here. We
That's
expected
because-
the king and the High Order to be at the top level and there's nobody.
I looked back up at what was the guy's name again?
Which one?
The one who's talking to Stonejack.
Edwin.
Edwin. Look at Edwin and go. As I was talking to your other subordinate, all the citizens went through a portal, and one of our mages closed it. The other mage who went through, Arshaka, well, he's with them now, and you won't be seeing them anytime soon.
Well, I just suppose that solves two problems then. Loose ends and, no resistance. Although Arvin West got away.
Did you immediately injure him?
The battle was fierce. We couldn't pay attention to that. He may have.
Well, from what I've seen, he doesn't have any kinds of strong magic with him anymore, so that's good.
Udvari is under Blue Claw control now. Feel free to use the city as you wish. The state that your compatriots are in will need some time to heal, I believe.
Yeah. And I just point to the room to my right. He's like, if you need me, I'll be in there since that's the only bed that's available. And I leave.
Sure, but don't stay long. The Blue Claw will take control of the Citadel.
I won't be here for too long, just a day.
Stonejack comes over and kneels down. Eugene, I'm sorry about our Shaka and Graven.
I locked the door behind me.
I'll just kind of still kneeling, just kind of shrug.
You know he's still alive out there somewhere, our Shaka. And Graven too, technically. Might be a different time and a whole different world, but they're there.
They're there. Pats the kitty.
No, they are there.
They are there.
Oh, okay.
They are there.
They're there.
I'll just kind of shrug it up and I'll say, yeah, but I'm not. What do I do from here?
Have you ever lost before, my friend?
Before this, I never really had anything to lose, to be honest.
What about that guy on your back?
I'll be like, oh yeah.
It looks at
I
you
don't
with
know.
beady eyes as you turn your head to look at it.
I guess this one's all right.
Dynamic.
And I'll give it a faint little smile and pat its head.
I'll tell you what. I've got a few tickets for some free drinks at some local tavern. How about we go get slizzard?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Stonejack walks over to Emald. What are you doing, Emald?
I am kind of like closing my eyes and curled up, kind of like back towards the group.
Stonejack tries to console you with a hand on your shoulder.
I push it off. Kind of like sniffing, like.
Stonejack will walk back over to Eugene. You got any words for your friend? She essentially lost her father, I suppose. Nothing.
Nothing.
Ethan, are you there?
Oh crap! Sorry, I missed something. I thought you were talking to someone else.
I walked back over to you and wanted your opinion on what to do about Emald's current condition.
I'll look over, and I'll walk up and kind of sit down next to Emald, and I'll just kind of like purr lightly and
Aw.
kind of like flick my tail gently at like Imald's feet.
I will. I'll respond to that. And I get up and I smile, like tears in my eyes, and I'll pet you, and I will get my bag of holding out.
And you're gonna stuff him inside it.
And I will take out my picture book,
Aw.
and I will give it to you, Eugene, because I am leaving.
What?
And I start heading towards the door.
Imald, where are you going?
Be right back.
Can
Wait,
anyone?
Can we translate?
Dima's the only one that can.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. And Dima's not here.
The Blue Claw step aside to let you pass.
Okay. I will continue down the stairs.
Back.
You ruined everything, Dima.
Sorry.
Nah, I don't think it would have made a difference.
I mean, I pretty much excuse myself from the group because I'm just like done with it.
Well,
Yeah.
Imald's leaving.
Well,
And you're the only one who can translate.
I'm just gonna run after her.
Okay.
you're gonna have to convince me then, because
And I'm
right now I'm just
yelling
like,
her name.
where?
I'll migrate away from the map now. I don't think it's necessary anymore.
Nah.
Nah. Zoo.
Oops, what are these doing here?
Chris.
I can't spell.
Eugene Chris.
Eugene Chris. Menitors.
Oh.
Yeah, so I want to chase after Imald.
Okay.
I am defeated emotionally.
From the third floor, can I see the two outside?
No.
All right.
It is getting evening at this point now. The sun is setting.
Stone Jack.
Are we focusing on Dima right now?
No, it's just you two.
You too.
Okay. Yeah. I will smile at you, Eugene, and keep walking.
I will grab your wrist and I'll take your hand and I'll press it firmly against my chest so you can feel the beating of my heart. And I won't say anything because I know we can't actually talk. But I'll look into your eyes and I'll open them really big, just trying to convey any sort of longing, I guess.
Let's see.
I will get to my knees and I will embrace you, Eugene. And I will say something to you in Sylvan.
But I don't know what it is.
Exactly.
You want to roll something to remember it?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Naj,
Hmm?
Batul. Nothing. Never mind. Continue.
What would that be for, like, remembering things that were said to you?
Linguistics?
Like, recognizing a strange noise or something. Linguistics?
Maybe like just either like a wisdom or intelligence check.
I'd be fine with that.
Good luck.
Do you care which one?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Intelligence, probably. That'd be fine.
Okay.
Imagine Eugene's doing this right about now.
Is this gonna be Puss in Boots?
No.
Okay.
All right, 17.
Decent roll. You have the quick thought to try and write down phonetically what Emald said to you in the book.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll write that down so I can remember it.
Right.
Writing down what I said.
There's a $99 deal at Walmart.
Emald, do you continue walking away?
Yes.
Okay. Outside, there are blue claws starting to clear the rubble. The hole in the citadel is, whoops,
Still
Like-
there.
right here and in the wall right here.
So they used 2 explosions.
No, they didn't. It was one. Well, I guess we can time skip if y'all aren't gonna do anything.
How far of a time skip?
Like a couple hours.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
years.
that's fine.
Several years pass.
Like-
Listen, what reanimates?
We can say a couple hours later, you and Stonejack and maybe Dima are in a tavern nearby.
Cool, perfect.
And Emald is gone. Somewhere.
Hope of the rainbow.
Emald walked off into the sunset. Eugene went back inside. Dima, Eugene, and Stonejack met later at a tavern nearby. They're sitting, being served by a local Odorisian who seems overly happy that there's been an occupancy, a replacement of management, so to speak, in Udvari. What can I get for y'all tonight? Oh yeah, it's nighttime.
The strongest ale you have.
He lets out a hearty laugh. Are you sure? It was developed by Omo. It might put you on your ass.
I think he'll need it.
I am more sure than any other time in my life.
Very well. And you, Stonejack? I'll have the same damn thing. How about you, white creature?
I'll just look at the drink that he's serving up. How does it look, by the way?
It's like a red bubbly goo.
I'll look at that, look at him, look at the drink again. They go, I'm good. I came here for the pleasantries.
What pleasantries?
Well, just to be with friends, hang out.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just like, another day, another problem.
I told you I'd get you treasure, Dima. The treasure was your friendships all along.
Oh,
Well, a night is spent drinking. Eugene, you get slizzard off of that one drink.
Cool, that's what I wanted.
You don't even remember anything after the first sip. And you wake up in the morning out on the street. The sun hits you in the face.
Ah!
Is anyone around me?
There are a few humans walking around.
Just Just a hungover cat. Just.
But it seems Stonejack and Dima are not around.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna be back at the Citadel, just trying to talk to people.
As I wake up, I feel a significant strain on my body.
Uh-oh.
Something that feels a little familiar.
Oh my god, I just gonna die.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no.
And there's that thought in the back of my head of like, is this the hangover or, you know?
Right.
But I will try and ignore that feeling for now. And I'm just gonna kind of wander the streets. I wanna do some people watching.
Okay. Dima and Stonejack, you've been given houses in Udvari.
Are they free?
Yep.
Sweet.
And Dima, you wake up in your house. Stonejack is nowhere to be found.
Oh, I would hope he wouldn't be near me.
You remember last night that Eugene got so drunk that he was screaming and yelling, and all you and Stonejack wanted to do was leave. So you guys peaced out.
As per usual. I will look at the sky again and just reflect how horrid the rift was. Then possibly see if I can't go outside, because I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, where's my token? Where am I on the
You
map?
don't worry about it.
Oh, all right. Well, let's just say I walk outside and I just still don't feel like I belong. Be it again. Maybe I can find Eugene if he's hungover and obvious within the crowd.
Luck would have it, as you exit the building into the morning sun, you look to your left, and you and Eugene meet eyes.
Had too much to drink yesterday, buddy.
I'll chuckle lightly, and I'll say, "Yeah, I think that's it."
He sees me in all armor, by the way. I geared up before I went out. I'm a mercenary. I must look menacing always. So I walk up towards him and ask, so, how you feeling?
I'll say, well, I've definitely felt better, but I suppose it could be worse.
Yeah, you would say that because you got some drool on your face. Also, that's not what I meant. You know what I mean when I ask you that.
Yeah, I know.
Should see if there's a priest around here that can cure whatever was afflicting you. I mean, albeit you don't have someone to light you ablaze again.
Yeah, that might work.
Do you require my aid in order to find someone? Or do you think you'll manage?
I think I'll manage.
Also, why are you still carrying that thing on your back?
Is it still on my back?
Yeah.
I'll just kind of pat him and be like, I don't know. I think Gravy's kind of cute.
Aww.
His name's Gravy.
Oh.
He combined the first name of Graven and one of the letters that isn't in Arshaka's name.
Exactly.
Because oh, that's yeah, I just start laughing when I hear the name. It's like, oh, that's adorable. Cute, but adorable. I guess instead of Graven carrying you, you're carrying a tiny Gravy.
I just immediately just start sobbing.
Ooh. Oops.
But I recover quickly.
Dima says oops and starts laughing.
Yeah. I recover quickly and I kind of wipe the tears from my whiskers.
I, first of all, internally gag because I'm about to do something nice, and kneel down to you so that way we're eye to eye. It's like you realize if he hadn't done what he did, you and I would both be dead. Hell, the tentacle whatever is in the sky might have taken us, or worse.
I don't know. Anything sounds better than this.
Not everything. For instance, you still have that creature on your back to take care of. It looks like it took a liking to you. Just hope it stays that way.
I'll chuckle again and pat Gravy's head.
Folks, I think the camera pans up, and that might conclude the campaign.
Don't you want to know what I said?
What did you say?
Well, wait,
Yeah, what did you say?
didn't you write it down?
Well, nothing was actually ever said.
But you wrote down phonetically what she was trying to say.
My character wrote it down in the game. No words were actually said or written down.
Oh, I spoke it to you.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I didn't hear you at all.
Oh, no. I spoke it to you in character, but I never said it out loud in real life.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's what I mean.
you
Like,
would
in
know.
real
Your
life.
character would know what I said.
Okay, yeah.
So,
You could show it to Dima though.
I mean, you could.
They're like, hey, one last
I
thing.
actually don't want to do that.
No?
No, I think I would actually rather keep it kind of a mystery.
Oh, good, because it's.
I don't know.
Okay.
It just feels more sentimental that way.
I'm
Sure.
gonna say, like, if she would have wrote something down, if you wrote something down that she said, and then showed it to me, and it turned out to be one of the most dickiest things she's ever done, I would immediately start laughing, and I wouldn't even have told you. I would just start laughing and start walking towards the citadel. But yeah, as soon as I'm done talking to Eugene, I stand up and I go straight for the citadel because I have business with them, with the Blue Claw. And also seeing if I can release some other deity within the city.
Okay.
That was like
This is like the most depressing.
that was like the
ending.
post-credit scene.
The post-credit
well-
scene is like zooming into the notebook and like showing us what it was said. What Rob's character said, but nobody else knows.
But
That would
as
be
you're-
like the after-credit scene.
As you're flipping through the book, you would see like pictures of all of us adventuring together
Yeah.
and all happy and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's going on during the credits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like just the pictures I drew.
And
For
then
adventure.
one day, like 2 years in the future, Eugene's sitting down with his book and maybe flips through it, tries to translate it.
Oh, am I
God.
still alive? I figured I was dead.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Maybe
Just
We,
not
we,
gonna bother
we can
to-
leave that unresolved.
No, what
I
if-
didn't
Oh,
mean
I,
to say
I
it.
really want to tell you.
I'm just spitballing here, honestly. I'm just coming up with little ideas.
Or yeah, I guess Eugene would die, right?
He
Well,
could get
he-
his illness healed.
He knows what's wrong with him, and he could probably, ask the Blue Claw a favor, or maybe
Maybe.
a priest. It's like, help me, Kitty's sick.
He has money and or the means to get more money.
Right.
That means
He can pay someone to do it.
He definitely doesn't have his money anymore.
for some reason I thought it was like an inoperable tumor kind of thing.
No,
Like
because
a-
you saved once. So the next time you would save, it would be gone for good. So
No, it has to be.
No, he has to save twice in a row.
Yeah.
But did he fail
I think that ship has sailed. He needs someone to remove it magically.
Oh.
We didn't have the means, though.
Graven never got to level 13.
I never even got to level.
Selfish.
If I got to 13, I could have healed Eugene. That's when I get my improved healing spell.
Oh, okay. Almost like I was more powerful.
And if I had my improved healing spell, then I would be able to go back to Flintgrad to try on Malker and cure his wife of cancer.
But no.
But now she's dead.
But hey, and at least in that time frame, none of that matters. Because you're with Oshaka and his fruity pebble ways.
I mean, that's assuming that other Graven has the memories of all that anyway.
Okay, so was that before or after when Graven was talking to the other Graven?
Before or after what?
Like, was it the past he was talking to, or was it the future he was talking to? In regards to Graven being with us, talking to the other Graven.
There was no past, present, or future. That was just a different timeline.
That different timeline, though, was 40 years
I
into
guess
the
it was,
future.
yeah, 40 years in the future, but regardless, he wasn't.
Yeah, it's not 40 years in the future of this timeline.
Right.
40 years in the future of a different timeline.
Right.
Okay, so it was basically looking as if it were the future, but not really.
It's a different future, though. In that future, the Skyfall happened, and so the world is a wasteland.
So that's another thing. Did we ever get a glimpse of what that world looked like? Like anything
Not
in the
you,
sky?
but you know, my characters were you guys' characters were playing in that for a few sessions, quite a few sessions actually.
Oh, neat. Man.
That was a somber ending.
Bittersweet.
Ah, man.
I felt like
I don't know.
On the upside, we're all alive.
Yeah.
Well, mostly for Graven.
Graven's kind of alive.
Yeah.
And hey, he and Darshaka got to get on one more killing spree.
Presumably, yeah.
Well, if everyone's alive, then yes, we did.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's see. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, that's
James, I kind of want to private message you what I said to him.
Would it give me ideas of another arc?
Oh no.
No, it's just like, ooh.
I want to hear. I want to hear the real thing. Like I want to hear it, but my character.
You want to hear it? All right.
Yeah, would
Says-
rather have kept it a mystery.
Okay, because it says our memories keep us together. Please don't forget me. Even if I'm no longer here anymore, my spirit will always watch over you.
Oh, she turned into an acorn.
Wow, that's really sad.
So
God.
this
Exactly. I didn't.
But you know what? The best stories usually don't turn out romantically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like yeah.
I kind of left it vaguely like suicidal.
Yeah, I get that feeling from it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know. What happened?
I don't know. That's for
Who
a future
knows?
campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Arshaka, the main character. Nice job for surviving.
Clap clap.
Yeah.
How many years?
How many years? 7? Something like that?
That sounds about right.
Fresh sophomore year of college. That was
That's 8 and
8 years?
Yeah.
or almost 8, I guess.
So, as
So that'd
the
be
credits roll,
2010. So yeah, almost 8 years.
like I imagine as the credits roll, you see like all the beginning characters and how they died.
Oof. Well, we didn't have many deaths, honestly.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, a lot of them just sort of faded off into the the distance and didn't return for Arc
Yeah.
2.
Not my characters.
Yeah,
Except
yours
for,
always went out in a friggin' blaze of glory.
I guess Varnir's alive, but the rest all died quite deathily.
It can be assumed that Beryl perished at some point in the 5 years that you'd been here.
I was actually expecting a cameo from him.
No, that would be too hackneyed, I think.
That and
It's
the
like,
puppet master.
what? Barrels for some reason here.
Yeah, he would have
Because
like
we
no
sort of
reason.
already had the Nezathet, like,
Return.
Yeah.
reunion.
Until he would decided, oh shit.
I think it would have been kind of like interesting. Not like necessarily we saw Beryl, but we just heard about him somewhere.
Yeah.
There's just
I was kind of waiting for something like that. Not even like if we see him face to face, just like, oh, is that Beryl? Referring to?
There were many mysteries left unsolved.
puppet
Indeed.
master.
Rinnasprig is still in a crystal that was stolen by some spiders at one point or another.
Oh man,
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
about
Yep.
that.
The puppet master is still at large. Belane's still hunting you.
Who's you?
Well, somebody. Maybe not anymore because Nezathet's dead.
Right.
And the whole progenitors thing.
Yeah, that's still a loose end.
That's the big one.
Arvin West
We
is
sort
at
of got
large.
a glimpse of that with the orb.
Yeah.
Mm.
Originally, this what just happened was going to be Arc 3, but I chose to do it as Arc 2 instead. This whole last section bit.
Well, I liked it.
Thanks.
Same.
Me too.
Cool. That was probably 39 or 40 sessions for Arc 2, because I didn't record the first few and we're on 38 of the recording, so I'll probably edit and upload those at some point.
Nice.
Oh, the duck laugh is gonna make a return again. Yay.
So yeah, Arc 2 complete.
Yay.
Sweet.
Now who's making a campaign for Fridays?
Sam.
Sam's doing something.
I will
Is
play
Sam
any
planning on doing
campaign.
that?
I mean, how many
she
is
wants
Sam
to,
doing?
yeah.
Like, is she being a DM or? Is
What do you
Yeah.
say, Ethan?
Yeah, she wants to.
Cool.
Nice.
So, what about the other thing she had set up with her other campaign? Is she still doing that or what?
The one I DM?
Oh, you DM that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's probably on hiatus right now, if not indefinitely.
Oh.
As these
It's
things
just,
happen.
it's gotten too awkward. There's a lot of tension.
Oh, for like
Hmm.
players or just?
Yeah, because we had a couple that broke up
Oh.
Oh.
pretty tumultuously. So it's and they've both been trying to stick in it because they keep on playing, but it's just too
That's just awkward,
I
though.
think it's just too
Yeah,
weird.
that's
Yeah.
rough.
It's like, oh, we can keep playing, but we
So
just,
we might do something alternatively to this, but for now I think it's probably on hold.
What time are you guys playing on Fridays?
That is yet to be decided.
Yeah, we haven't worked any of that shit out yet.
But how many players already said that?
That's
they're
I don't think
Another-
we've worked that out yet.
Yeah, that's another thing we want to figure out.
Well,
is
I know
like
I can't play, but
Planning stages.
if I can like get home and still catch the end of it, I'd love to pop in at least.
just like to listen?
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll probably stream it too.
Yeah.
Because
It's on Roll20. So
I'm making another character, and another one, and another one, and another one.
one.
And another one.
Another
and
one.
another one.
I don't think
Another
he says and, but whatever.
No, it's just another one, another one, another one.
DJ Khaled.
But yeah, just because I know it's like gonna be people within here, and I don't know if there's gonna be like other people who wants to tag along.
Be open to like Rob and Vince and Tim.
Right.
I just want to
if they
be in
want
one
to.
campaign.
Me too, thanks.
I just want to play
have-
again.
We'll figure it out.
I have plans to do a more ad hoc thing with like almost like pickup group style, where I'd get like whoever's available, we'd
Oh,
pick a
that'd be
day for
cool.
those people, and
Yeah,
just do like a 2 or 3 session thing, and then
that's a pretty cool idea.
plan something else, and just keep doing that in like a persistent world.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Do you
I just
picture
need to
that?
actually finish a couple of things, and then
Do you picture that
pick
with
the first group.
everyone like keeping the same character over the sessions that they do play, or is it like
yeah,
I roll a new character for
persistent
each?
world. But you could also make a new character if you wanted to.
All
New
right, that'd be
character.
cool.
'Cause, like might have people that would play more often than other people,
Yeah,
so they might get a higher level, and maybe they want to make a new character to play with someone who's still level 2 or something like that.
yeah. That sounds cool.
Would it be safe to assume that we can make a full character sheet as if they're 20 and they just go from there?
Huh.
I mean,
Like,
you wouldn't
what do you
start
mean
a
go
character
from
level
there?
20, but if you want to plan it out to level 20, it literally doesn't matter.
Hmm.
You won't make level 20.
Says you.
Challenge
Made
accepted.
character.
It takes so long to hit level 20.
Oh my god, it really does.
We played 40 sessions and leveled twice.
To be fair, though, we weren't gaining experience traditionally.
It's
Right.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
You
maybe
didn't
thing
even have
happened.
that many fights. If
That's
you
true.
go
Yeah.
back and look at it.
Normally it was like, oh, some major thing happened. Everyone leveled.
I mean, I would have given everyone a level for this. So if you do decide to keep your character, then we can decide that then.
In my campaign, what level are you guys? Like 8?
I have no idea.
Something like that.
10.
Well, what level is 9?
I think it's 7 or 8.
Yeah, and how long have we been playing? A while.
I think we're at 8. At least that's what my character sheet has still.
Well, I'm going to stop my stream and recording.
Bye.
Hang out.
Bye.
Yep.
I've been
Goodbye.
playing Nino Kuni for a little bit longer before I call it.